Today I'm going to be making a cooking video. I'm going to bake a vanilla cake for Mother's Day tomorrow. I wrote out the ingredients in a book. I thought it would be fun to take you along with me to bake a cake because I love baking and it's a really cozy day. It's raining outside. Okay, the colour's changed. It is overcast outside and it's supposed to storm later, so I thought why not bake a cake and take you along with me. I got some flowers from my garden to decorate. It's just going to be a good old vanilla cake with some really nice frosting, vanilla frosting as well, and then decorated with flowers. And I'm going to try and make it a 3-level cake as well. I got this cake tin from Kmart and they didn't have many sizes, so I thought even though this was smaller, I'll just make it 3-layered. So the cake will take me a little bit longer, but I think that it will look really cool this way and be a little bit different because I've never made a layered cake before. So yeah, I'm excited. I've got all my ingredients out ready. I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm wearing a dress because I just thought that baking a cake in a dress is kind of ideal. I also have some cozy forest ambience in the background. It's mostly just for visuals. I don't think you can hear the sound. Throughout the video, the light will be changing in the background because that will be changing throughout the video. I hope that that's not too distracting. But I think I've said everything that I want to say for the intro. Okay, so the first ingredient is 1 3/4 cups of flour. Preheat the oven, sift flour, add sugar and salt, and then mix. Add soy milk, vanilla oil, and whisk. Okay, so I will start off with the flour. The flour that I'm using is just this self-raising flour from Woolworths. Ooh. I'm the type of cook who I don't measure everything out exactly. Like, to me, if it's a little bit more, or I'd rather be a little bit more than less, but I just go with it. So 1 3/4, I think that's good. Let me sift that. This bowl's big enough. Okay, so that is the flour sifted, and then you add 1 cup of sugar. So for the sugar, I'm using caster sugar. This is just recommended for baking and cakes and stuff. I add that, 1 cup. A lot of sugar. Okay, in it goes. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I didn't get my salt out. I will go get that now. The recipe calls to add baking soda, but I didn't have any baking soda, and I thought if I used self-raising flour, that would kind of give the same effect to help with the rising of the cake. So flour, sugar, salt, milk, vanilla extract, and oil. So I just need to add that now. I measured out the oil already, so I'm going to add that in. I'm using my oat milk that I already had at home. The recipe called for soy, but I think that any sort of plant milk would be okay. And a few drops of vanilla extract. This one I got from the fruit shop is very strong, so you don't need much. And then it says to whisk this mixture, so I won't mix it. I love cake mixture. I almost love it more than when it's cooked. Let's taste it. That's a good cake mix. I feel like it's a bit runny. Okay, so my batter is done. I add this into the cake tin and then I have to cook it a few times because I only have one mini one. So we'll do that. I think it will probably cook for less than what the recipe calls for, but we shall see. My babsha, who is my grandma, she always adds this delicious vanilla powder into, I think it's called custard powder, into all of her baking. I don't know if I have any in the cupboard, but I might add some if I've got it. I don't have any of the custard powder, but that's okay. It tastes really good without it. But that was like her little special trick that she would add into all of the vanilla flavored sweets and stuff, and it would just make it taste so delicious. So I will pop some baking paper in here and then add the cake mix. So for the icing, we need 3 3/4 cups of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of vegan butter, 4 tablespoons of plant milk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. The cake is smelling so delicious in the oven as well. I can smell it right now. So sift this. Add the ingredients. Okay. So 1 cup of icing sugar. That was a lot more than 1 cup, but that's okay. So I've got 3 tablespoons of Nutella X in here, and I'll add that in. Oh my god, am I serious? Okay. Oh, I really added that in. It's in 4 tablespoons of milk. I use this measurer for the butter, so there's a little bit of Nutella X on it still. 3, 4. And then some vanilla extract. And then it just says to whisk this slowly on a low speed, and then you slowly increase it. So my kitchen, my PowerPoint's over in the corner, so I'll go do that now and then I'll show you when it's done. Second layer of the cake is in the oven. The mixture definitely only made 2. I've just got the flowers now and I rinsed them. These flowers aren't poisonous or anything, but I still just want to take extra precautions because I will be putting it on a cake, and I've soaked them in water, and then I'm going to wrap the stalks in some cling wrap just to make it extra safe. Okay, so I've got my flowers dried, and then I'm getting some cling wrap, and I'll just cut them into little pieces around the stalk. Take that off. Stuck it. Ooh, okay. Very pretty. She is a little bit lopsided, but that's fine. And now I will add the frosting on top. Which is the fun part. Ooh. Yay, as you would have seen, my cake is all finished. I am super proud of how she turned out. I think it turned out really well. Everything went to plan. I wasn't sure if it was all going to work properly, the whole double layer thing, and just trying out a new recipe, all that kind of stuff. It's always a little bit uncertain. I hope my mum likes this cake tomorrow, and I can't wait to have a bite. I did try like a little bit of the side and it tasted really good, so I'm excited to get into this cake tomorrow. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the style of baking and cooking, let me know and I can definitely film more. But I'm gonna go take off my makeup and read a book, and just have a chilled out afternoon. It's definitely come over overcast again, so I hope that it rains soon. And yeah, I hope that you have a really good afternoon or day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video.